Congratulations, because the pressure is on you right now and you've delivered another great lap. You said probably the most fun I've had in an F1 car. Why was that?
It's just the circuit. I think also probably the satisfaction of being on pole helps, obviously, but it's an amazing circuit to drive. The high-speed corners are right on the edge of being flat out or not, which, there's some tracks we go to where, there's some reasonably big corners that are flat out, but this is, really kind of on the edge of can you do it flat out or not? And, you never gain much time by doing that, but it always feels satisfying when you can. So it's just an awesome track for an F1 car, so much downforce, so much grip, and so many high-speed corners. So I think obviously being on pole helped that feeling, but even if I wasn't, it's an awesome place to drive.
What did you learn from the sprint and your start there? Because you got away, you went off into the distance and dominated that earlier on. What did you learn from that you can take in tomorrow?
Keeping the lead helps a lot in terms of the clean air. I think I've not gone through the sprint too much, to be honest, just trying to focus on the qualifying session we had, but I think everything was under control in the sprint, so just focusing on how we can get a good start again and hopefully more of the same.
Is it better that Lando's on the dirty side alongside you than it was having him right behind you earlier today?
I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow.
All right, thanks. Well done. Fall out with him ahead of tomorrow.
No, George doing George stuff. Nothing more.
He wasn't winding you up, was he?
No.
Okay, good.
It's all good.
Your lap at the end of Q3 there, where you had the moments at turns 2 and 3, I should say. Yeah. What happened? Just tell us what was going through your mind, and then I guess not enough fuel to go again and push to get another.
Yeah,
lap.
pretty much that. I'm not sure. Turn 1 was already much better. I felt like I was a 10th up probably in 1, but turn 2 I'm not sure. I don't know if the wind changed a touch or something, and I just pushed into a small understeer, and that cost me basically. I had to abort. I was going to go off the track. The understeer got worse as I went through the corner, and I damaged the floor yesterday. I didn't want to damage another one today, so I had to abort. So pretty disappointed because yesterday, I didn't really feel like I had the pace for pole. Today I felt a lot more comfortable and convinced I would have been on pole, but I'm not now. So pretty disappointed with myself because of that, especially because my qualies lately have been very strong. But I guess they can't always be great and can't always be on pole. But there was certainly opportunity there today. So I missed one from my side, but let's happen now and focus is on tomorrow.
George is telling our lot now about your conversation.
Yeah.
Listen, you started in P3 earlier. You know what it's like to start in P3. You're starting in P2 tomorrow, and you saw George coming up and challenging you. What are your thoughts on that run to turn 1 and how you're going to approach it now that you're on the dirty side?
Honestly, I don't know. I have to wait and see how my start is. It's not something I can say, yeah, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, So, hopefully they can clean the right side a bit more and make the left a bit more dirty, just to make it a bit more fair for us. Otherwise I just have to maximize what I can do, It's a long run, there's always opportunity, but I don't think there's going to be it's not going to be a race full of opportunity, I don't think it's going to be one of those races tomorrow, but hopefully I'm wrong, hopefully I'm proved wrong, and it's a chaotic race, but I think because of the pit stops and 25 laps, I think you're pushing flat out every time and nothing really happens after that, so my opportunity is lap 1, turn 1, and see what I can do.
You don't need to do anything tomorrow except stay where you start, essentially, to win the time. But will you sleep well tonight?
No, I won't win if I finish second.
To Oscar?
If Oscar wins and I'm second, I definitely don't win.
Oh, sorry, no, not that way around.
Yeah.
Yes, I apologise. How will you sleep tonight, do you think?
Hopefully bad, because normally the worse I sleep, the better I do, so I might not sleep.
Don't go to bed. All right, thanks, Lando.
Very closely fought session, thrilling to watch, some quality driving out there, and wow, what a car you've got to allow both of them and Oscar to grab the pole.
We first of all a positive day so far with a win in the sprint and the pole position, actually locking in the first row in the main qualifying session. After the sprint and also after the sprint quali yesterday, we saw that there was margin to improve the car. The car wasn't stable enough in braking. So I think the drivers and the engineers have done a good job of identifying the way to improve stability on the car, and this was then exploited by Lando and Oscar this evening to pull off some competitive laps. It was very tight between the two, like pretty much all season. And ultimately it was a matter of milliseconds. Oscar managed to improve in the second attempt, while Lando aborted it because he was going off track. And well deserved by Oscar, and hopefully tomorrow we can convert into a good result in the race.
Just help us understand what happened there by going off track with Lando, because it looked like he started it. George was on the right-hand side, and then, but he started. That was his proper lap, and when did he go off track?
He didn't go actually off track, but in corner 2 he was about to go, so he needed to back off and brake to avoid going off track. So at that stage the lap was just gone. So I think Russell might have gone for a warm-up lap. I'm not sure why he pulled off, but Lando was on a, corner 1 was good, but the attempt didn't last very much.
Okay, so as far as, I mean, that was just a little error. So like yesterday in front of Albon and behind Albon, it'll mean that if Lando wants to try and close out the World Championship tomorrow, then he's got to try and beat Oscar for it.
Absolutely, that was the mathematics says, so we don't debate with mathematics. We just have to continue to do a good work as a team. First of all, make sure that from a reliability, operations, pit stops, we leave all this in the hands of our two guys. They've been doing a good job so far. I'm sure it will be the same tomorrow. We will be very tight. We have to look also at what Verstappen will be able to do, because he wasn't very far today at all. So I think we look forward to an interesting race.
Very interesting. Okay, we'll see what happens as Oscar continues this, what's been a very positive weekend for him so far. Thanks.
He's been doing very well, Oscar, very solid.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Yeah, after the sprint race, we had an interesting qualifying, and also we had an interesting speed race. I think Oscar Piastri is back on his form, how he was until the Dutch Grand Prix, and totally dominated this race week until today's qualifying. As I said, he's back on his form, but it's a little bit late. Of course, we will never know what will happen at the race tomorrow and also at Abu Dhabi. But as it looks like, if both of the two races will finish, first Piastri, second Norris, as you know, second will be the world champion. But definitely tomorrow, that doesn't mean that we are not going to watch the race or not to post any video. Of course, we are going to have a very, very interesting race tomorrow. And Lando Norris, just as you know, at the qualifying, he did that little mistake at the turn 4. Maybe he just wanted to risk a little bit more to take the pole position tomorrow and win the driver championship, but it costed 1 place for today's qualifying. But as I said, maybe tomorrow will win the race and became a world champion. Don't forget to like the video, to comment it, and to subscribe to the channel.